Daily Words of God. God's work in the last days requires enormous confidence, confidence even greater than that of Job. Without confidence, people will not be able to continue to gain experience, and nor will they be able to be perfected by God. When the day of great trials comes, there will be people leaving the churches, some here, some there. There will be some who had been doing quite well in their pursuit in the previous days, and it will be unclear why they no longer believe. Many things will happen that you will not understand, and God will not reveal any signs or wonders, nor do anything supernatural. This is to see if you can stand firm. God uses facts to refine people. You have not yet suffered much. In the future, when great trials come, in some places every single person in the church will leave, and those whom you have had a good relationship with will leave and abandon their faith. Will you be able to stand firm then? Up to now, the trials you have faced have been minor, and you probably have been barely able to withstand them. This step includes refinements and perfecting through words only. In the next step, the facts will come upon you to refine you, and then you will be in the midst of peril. Once it becomes really serious, God will advise you to hurry up and leave, and religious people will try to lure you into going with them. This is to see if you can continue on the path, and all of these things are trials. The current trials are minor, but the day will come when there will be some homes where the parents no longer believe, and some where the children no longer believe. Will you be able to continue? The farther forward you go, the greater your trials will become. God carries out His work of refining people according to their needs and their stature. During the stage of God perfecting mankind, it is impossible that the number of people will continue to grow. It will only shrink. It is only through these refinements that people can be perfected. Being dealt with, disciplined, tested, chastised, cursed. Can you withstand all of this? When you see a church with a particularly good situation, where the sisters and brothers are all seeking with great energy, you yourself feel encouraged. When the day comes that they have all left, some of them no longer believe. Some have left to do business or get married, and some have joined the religion. Will you be able to stand firm then? Will you be able to remain unaffected within? God's perfection of mankind is not such a simple thing. He utilizes many things to refine people. People see these as methods, but in God's original intention, these are not methods at all, but facts. In the end, when He has refined people to a certain point, and they no longer have any complaints, this stage of His work will be complete. The great work of the Holy Spirit is to perfect you, and when He does not work and hides Himself, it is even more for the purpose of perfecting you. And in particular in this way, it can be seen whether people have love for God, whether they have true confidence in Him. When God speaks plainly, there is no need for you to search. It is only when He is concealed that you need to search and feel your way through. you should be able to fulfill the duty of a created being. And no matter what your future outcome and your destination may be, you should be able to pursue knowledge and love for God during the years you are alive. And no matter how God treats you, you should be able to avoid complaining. There is one condition for the Holy Spirit to work within people. They must thirst and seek, and not be half-hearted or doubtful about God's actions. And they must be able to uphold their duty at all times. Only in this way can they gain the work of the Holy Spirit. In each step of God's work, what is required of mankind is enormous confidence and coming before God to seek. Only through experience can people discover how lovable God is and how the Holy Spirit works in people. If you do not experience, if you do not feel your way through that, if you do not seek, then you will gain nothing. You must feel your way through your experiences, and only through your experiences can you see God's actions and recognize His wondrousness and unfathomableness.